We're gone.
Like we're actually recording right now.
Yeah.
It
Do your
says on
thing.
air. I see it says on air. Nice.
Oh wow,
Oh, it
nice. We're
does?
official. Well, it's good to be back.
Yeah, welcome back, Kyle.
Yeah, man.
Yay!
The holdout between me and management is over. I'm super excited to be back here. I couldn't talk to anybody about our situation, but
We learned
What?
our lesson with the Nico stuff. We just
Big
paid Kyle a little
news.
extra to come back.
Big
no, I
news,
mean,
New
like,
Yorkers. Buddy's Barbecue opening Times Square.
yeah,
Coming
yeah.
soon.
No, I'm glad that you guys gave me the opportunity to speak on it because I can publicly talk about it, but I couldn't for the past couple months. But a couple months ago, we asked ChatGPT to review our podcast, and come to find out, I was the favorite. Uh, so I decided to renegotiate my salary. And between me and management, we had our ups and downs and disagreements and stuff like that. On advice of counsel, I just skipped the past couple of few episodes. So
And I had to take a huge pay cut.
no,
Thanks to
I just
Chat
want to say
GPT.
this is not about me getting paid. It's about everybody else getting paid as well. So
Yes, we're a rising tide
yeah,
at the good old Rocky Pod.
but I'm glad to be back. I'm here. I'm ready to go. So let's get on it.
Well, Kyle, what do you think about our team?
I actually was pleasantly surprised. I had no idea what to think about coming into the season. But now that we're here, it's not just gonna be a straight bullet to my head every Saturday. So, I think we're gonna,
Whoa!
yeah, I think we're gonna have some fun. I think the Nico stuff and the Boo Carter stuff kind of took me out of the off season, where I just was not looking forward to the season at all. But yeah, after seeing Joey Aguilar look pretty decent, and actually watching Nico not be decent, I'm excited.
All right, let's break it down scientifically. Thoughts
Oh,
on the Syracuse game specifically?
I heard someone today call him the Swagular.
Do you agree with that?
It's a little on the nose, but I don't dislike it. We were operating. We were operating with the Jagular for a while. Swagular is a little. mm,
Why does he need to have a freaking nickname? Like,
It's Joey football, right?
I did like Caller Billy the other day, calling him Joey Pigskin. I really like Joey Pigskin.
really- yes, on point.
Yeah.
Well, whatever we call him, eventually we'll settle in on something because that's what we do. We come up with terms of endearment, and he showed us something to be endearing. I thought it completely changed my tune for everything.
Really?
Yes, I was on here last week saying, I don't know, 10 point, 7 point win. Probably be a little closer, make it look a little weird at the end. I just did not anticipate that we would see like a 90% version of the 22 offense with some new stuff, with some fun stuff.
I agree with the sentiment generally. I
Oh,
do worry that we're overreacting a little bit to beating
wow.
the Syracuse defense, but we definitely avoided all worst case scenario and many of the bad scenarios, it seems. So I'm also optimistic, but I do wonder what's going to happen when we play a real team.
Tell you,
Uh,
I think one of my biggest takeaways, defensively, but I think that team with that offense, not too bad. And I think that within a couple years, we might see Fran Brown get a high profile job, maybe in the SEC, Big Ten. I think he's going to be a solid head coach at a good team one day.
I
And
really liked Chris Budden on the sideline. Fran Brown is dead. I'm in the huddle and we're hearing Fran Brown talk to his Just please don't give up. Just do your job, please. He sounded good and encouraging. I liked that about him.
Yeah, he was. I think he's going to be a good coach one day for somebody.
Sounds like
I
he
agree.
played Rice and Jimmy V to me.
Here's the thing I was thinking about. Is this going to be kind of like the opposite of last year, where we had a really good performance against NC State, and then come to find out NC State was garbage? Now, I do think that Syracuse's defense is garbage, but I think we might be pleasantly surprised 3, 4, 5 weeks down the road when we're like, oh, that Syracuse win actually looks better than what we think it does now.
Yeah, the problem is Syracuse's schedule, if I remember correctly, is ridiculously hard.
Yes.
So they might not actually win a lot of games, but
I remember I was pretty upset in the group chat, just because of how we
Go
played
ahead.
on defense. But after thinking about it, like, I think that a pretty solid defensive performance. But I think Syracuse deserved a lot more credit on offense than I think many people are giving them.
yeah, I think it seemed like to me as a non-ball knower, we were doing the thing where we got a huge lead and we were just playing kind of not to give up the big play anymore. We were just, I don't know.
We only gave the nearly big play.
Yes.
Well, I would say we had like some weird like stoppages, whether it be like lay down linemen or people faking or that. And none of that's on us on offense, but we had some weird injuries ourselves on defense, where we're just kind of like it was hard to get in a defensive rhythm.
I think a lot of it was cramps on our end, but Syracuse was literally every other play. Like, that game, it took 4 hours, right?
God,
Thank you.
love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Wish
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
4.5.
I wish it was 6 hours. Like, come on, let's play more.
Yeah, but I mean, when it's just because, oh, hey, go down, like that, it just took everything out. Like,
Yeah, the third quarter was pretty bad.
They did draw it out. Like, I like football being played. I don't like too much talking about. Okay.
I love the one where the two defensive backs for Syracuse were like looking at the sideline, and one of them started to go down, but then he saw the other guy went down, so he got back up. Oh man, that was great. It had another line from Mike Keith, and Ramon Foster's like, "Man, how's he back in the game so early?" And Mike Keith said, "Medical of modern medicine."
Uh-huh.
All right, let's pause right there for a second, Matt. What does everybody think about Mike Keith after his first game?
Very, very impressive. He has to work on his touchdown call.
Yeah, it seems forced on the touchdown Tennessee. I don't know really how to describe it, but
touchdown Tennessee.
And that's the way I felt about one of his sacked calls. I think it was like the second big sack, but it's like Angeli scrambling, sacked. It's like, oh my god, that just came out of nowhere. Like,
yeah, the Arion Carter one though was incredible. That was
great. Yeah.
Was that the one where he went?
Yeah, Arion Carter.
I do think he kind of probably felt a lot of pressure, just because Tennessee fans have hyped him up so much, and people are so used to how he does things that I think he'll settle in. But yeah, a couple of them seemed a little forced. And
did you not see the video of him doing his practice? His practice runs, it was like he was going through affirmations, like he was I'm big enough, I'm strong enough, and doggone it, people like me. He was building himself up. I agree with you. Like, I could tell he was nervous.
And that clip they put before the game where he was like, it's football season, but more importantly, it's Tennessee football season. It's like, okay.
But more importantly,
yeah.
Pick up your Feed 5 pack from Buddy's Barbecue.
Please.
So I guess my hot take is I don't care, because since the invention of television, I feel like radio is obsolete, and like call me a hater, whatever, but like John Ward, whatever. Whoever else, whatever. Voice of the Vols, whatever.
That's the guy who hates Vern Lundquist. So
Yeah, that's true. Because guess what? Whatever. Talk to me about the actual football team, the players, the coaches, people that are involved in actually making plays and calls and making the plays and calls better on the football field. All about that. But when we talk about like radio guys, whatever.
I'm going to do you one better, Kyle. I'm going to talk about what a good call Bob Wischusen had. He was excellent the whole weekend.
Wasn't our last guy named Bob?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And we hope he's doing very, very well right now.
I just heard ChatGPT laugh in the background.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to submitting this whole episode for analysis. The supercomputer knows all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
Mike was great. I'm glad we have Mike. I switched in, but I could never sync it up to YouTube TV. He was always.
It was difficult.
You got to listen on the UT Sports stream so that you can either pause your stream or pause the TV.
Okay, is that where he's actually behind me so I can move around?
It was like when I pulled up on my phone on the Tennessee
the
Athletics
Game Day app.
It was like 1 second behind my YouTube TV, which was fine.
Yeah, I was able to get it synced up, but a couple times like the audio would freeze on the app. Sometimes if I don't know, if I would open the app and then close it out, open another one, it would kind of like stop the audio. So a couple times I had to go in, like resync it. And that was a little annoying, but it wasn't too bad.
No.
Tell you the easiest thing was that Syracuse quarterback, man. He clapped so loud. So I just had to like line up the claps, and it was pretty
That's
easy.
a really good point.
Yeah. You guys could watch the TV and not worry about syncing up the radio.
I think I probably will in the future, but for that first one.
1864.
He made a real loud sound when he.
There's something to be said for having a homer listening to somebody who's on your side. I don't always want neutral, objective take.
Exactly.
Just follow Jimmy Dykes.
I love Jimmy. That's one reason I love Jimmy Dykes.
Precisely. And thank you for coming to Knoxville, Jimmy. We hope your daughter's having a great time in her fresh.
Is this Jimmy? We should get Jimmy on the pod.
Sophomore. Wonder if he got Nico's compound.
Ooh.
Stray thoughts.
Send Tony out there to investigate.
Go.
All right.
That Jimmy Dykes guy.
A couple more thoughts on the game.
Thanks.
What do we think about the receivers? I've seen mixed reviews of consuming my content for the week on the receivers. What do y'all think?
I don't think the quarterback did him very many favors with those high throws that he had. I mean, I don't think it's going to be an issue moving forward, like too much, but he had a lot of easy throws that were just way too high.
Yeah, I personally was a little upset with the number of drops, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yikes, Matthews.
I saw he was rated like our third highest on a PFF rating. So.
I mean, I was pleased with my P2C Braylon Staley, though.
Yes.
Stock going way, way up.
I think we all hit on our PTCs, P2Cs.
I almost did. I said 4 for Aguilar, but almost.
I can't remember, but I think I picked Amari Jefferson, and I'm pretty sure he didn't see the field.
Oh, yeah. And you had Jackson Moy too, didn't you?
Yes.
Who was your special teams, Chris?
Turbyville. He was great.
Had a great game, yeah.
I mean, them things flew.
And then my other takeaway was the red man looked great at corner.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know who the guy was before Saturday, but that was nice to see, particularly now that Ricky Gibson is out for probably the season.
Is there any nugs about that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? Hello?
Heupel typically says like, day to day, week to week, but when he says extended period of time, that makes me worry.
It means forever.
That was weird. You all dropped out for a minute.
Matter, are we still
So
recording?
did you.
Yeah, we're good, but yeah, it was weird.
I thought I heard someone say like it was just like right now, maybe just September.
That'd be real nice.
That,
But
that would be exceedingly nice.
what about
But-
McCoy? When's he going to come back?
I would guess not until like Alabama.
Nah.
But given what we saw from the secondary, in terms of fight, I know we gave up lots of completions in zone coverage, but the Red Man and Colton Hood just battling with guys, breaking up passes. Like, hell yeah. I've been dying to see that. Just felt like we've been looking at hips, not looking for the ball, and not fighting for anything for a couple of 3 years now. Like, it was, the physicality was really, really nice to see.
That was one thing that I know we talked about Saturday, Chris, was it seemed like every other pass play probably would have been called pass interference, like if it was any other officiating crew, but those guys were letting the teams play.
We should have a Big Ten crew every single week. And not someone who is, I mean, I'm just going to be a conspiracy theorist. The SEC refs have jobbed us for years now. They're consistently persnickety when it comes to us.
Dickety.
We also didn't have that many pre-snap penalties as we have in years past. Our drives were not starting 1st and 15 every time, 1st and 20 every time. There was just a lot that I felt great about. And I personally don't think
the thing I felt the best about coming out of that game, Sam Pendleton's face mask. Oh my God. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Man. That's a ball player right there.
Also, our running backs, I have not mentioned the running backs. They all looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite of the three?
I honestly don't even know.
I think it's Bishop 1A and Star Thomas 1B for me.
I probably
feel like Peyton Lewis didn't really get a whole lot. I don't know. I don't remember him other than that touchdown. Yeah.
But that was such a great. I love that.
It was excellent.
Yes.
Star Thomas. Like with Bishop, we kind of knew what we would get, but with Star Thomas, like, wow, that guy's gonna be a player.
Like every time he was lined up and every time he got a snap, I just felt confident. Just something about his aura, the way that he moved. It was just that's Bishop breaking the tackle and blowing the game open with that big gainer right before the end of the first half. That was
and the fact that he doesn't wear gloves, oh my gosh.
I know, he's just all us.
That will definitely not come back to bite us, guys. I just just like, our guys aren't wearing shirts before Ohio State. God,
one thing that I was thinking about is like Joey Aguilar has the best pocket presence since which quarterback? I can't remember the last time I wasn't worried that he was going to get strip sacked from behind. Like I was like, he didn't hold the ball too long. He didn't try to go out and scramble too quickly. Like it was just the perfect amount of time to be in the pocket and scramble out of the pocket. I was just like, he is the best pocket of awareness since.
I think
All
he's
right,
up there with Hooker. I thought Hooker was.
I think
pretty
there's
decent.
a lot of times I was like, Hooker's about to get sacked, and he just barely just skips out.
Okay, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna transition this into listener questions because we got one on point here. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you on the Joey Aguilar hype train?
Hmm.
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 No rookie score.
Huh.
I'm gonna go 7.5.
Wow.
Yeah,
With massive potential for growth.
I was thinking 7.8, 7.8.
I'm gonna say like 6 2/3.
Oh, okay.
Sensible as ever, Caleb. Well
I'm
done.
gonna say 10, Miss Davis. 10.
Come
No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna say a magnitude 7.2. I think if he didn't have so many of those high throws, it'd probably be a 10. But if he can come down on those and complete more, I'll be up there.
A lot of room for
Eight
growth.
six,
And
8.7.
it's nice to see you as the Negavol for a change, Caleb.
Thank
You've
you.
been-
Well, it's not. That's a good score.
That's a good score.
I was coming into the season probably a little more obviously skeptical. So like that's a big jump. I really want to see us play Georgia.
Just nothing he did real. I mean, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying, but I had low expectations, and then when I saw what I saw, in particular, like Kyle said, the pocket presence, the play that lingers with me is not necessarily the deep ball. It was the pocket presence on the touchdown throw to Star.
Yeah.
Star releasing, him feeling the pressure, rolling to his left, and just
I mean, it was nice, kind of like Kyle said with pocket presence, but Nico had no pocket presence and also
None.
had no idea what in the hell was going on in any single play. He didn't know where to look other than like one guy. And Milton was kind of the same. Milton was like, okay, I can't throw the ball 90 yards here. I'm going to try to take this guy's head off and probably throw it, 10 rows up in the bleachers.
All right, guys. I'm just thinking back to like week 2, week 3 last year when we were like Nico for Heisman. And that's the reason I'm only going 6 2/3 right now.
Are you trying to
burned
say
before.
I understand. You're trying to safeguard your feelings, and that's okay. You don't want to be hurt again. That's also okay.
Because think about it. We got ETSU this weekend. Like next week, Vol Twitter is going to be insufferable with this. Like if he throws for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns, like in the first half or whatever, oh
yeah.
no.
And then what
Oh
Nico did,
no.
who was it last year? Chattanooga or somebody?
Yeah, where
300 yards and 5 touchdowns in the first
Urban
half.
Meyer was calling everybody in his phone book, telling them to turn this on.
All right.
God, Nico sucks now, don't he? He's just awful. Oh, all right. Next question.
All right. Listener question number 2. Am I the only one concerned with the defense, especially the run D?
No.
No.
Got it in my notes right here. Defensive line. I mean, I guess Cole and a couple of the other video guys have said, wow, look at this. These are great. But I didn't think that they were as effective as they were last year. And I didn't think our closing speed was anywhere near what it was last year. Last year, you got the ball in space like we were there. Like we were coming to get you. This year, it kind of felt like, yeah, we were a little behind.
I agree with you, Matt.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't
Compared
see
to last year, maybe, but I don't know how much I care if our offense is better.
Well, we were told this was the 21 offense with the 24 defense.
That is what we were told.
Well, we'll see. Let's just.
It wasn't bad by any stretch.
How much do we chalk up to injuries versus just not, players aren't as good as last year?
I think we'll see.
Bold.
I don't think the injuries we have, I don't think those would contribute enough. Like Jackson Moy is not going to go out there. Is it Moy or Mo?
There's Wendell Moe.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Mike Keith kept calling him Mo.
Radio.
Jackson Moe. Wow.
Wait.
I would say, like, I don't know what our defense is and what it will be, but I know that I'm really, really kind of tired of the announcers talking about how Tim Banks is one of the best defense coordinators in the nation.
That's why you got to mute it. Turn on the radio.
To defend Tim Banks' honor a little bit, like
Please.
our defense, especially last year, but even the last couple of years, has been quite good. And if you just look at the talent on the defense by star ratings, it's not, we have complete slaw in the secondary, and we're still rolling out good defenses. So I think we need to give Tim Banks some credit there.
Yeah, some credit, but like best, like top 3 or so, or whatever they were saying, like.
I don't think anybody would say that.
Well, I mean, you just look like we're like 6th in SP Plus adjusted defensive rating right now. And I would almost guarantee that 5 teams ahead of us have more talent than us.
We're getting the most out of what we got. Is that what you're saying? Or we're getting very close to it?
I mean, I would criticize we need some better safeties, particularly recruiting. Like, we need to do a little bit better in the secondary recruiting. But
Buddy's Barbecue could help with that.
Yes. But if they wanted to not help with that and help with the pod, that'd be fine too.
That also would suit us just fine.
He's just kidding, Danny. You don't mean it.
Oh, no.
I mean, they can't compete with Calhoun. So.
Danny's going to figure out a way to charge for us to upload this podcast.
Cool. We was doing podcasting when it was free, Danny.
Speaking of Danny, what about Penn State getting allegedly a better Adidas deal than us already?
What?
I saw they signed with Adidas, but I didn't see that it was allegedly better.
I saw some quote that it was like the most lucrative Adidas deal or something.
So we got drummed in with, we think you're so beautiful. We're going to make you our flagship. You're the most amazing. And then we got replaced? I haven't heard this.
Yeah, they announced, yesterday, 2 days ago?
Oh, no.
When do we get figures?
I don't know.
Let me see here. No, not that.
When did Adidas get so flush with cash? I mean, we had tire treads on our jerseys a decade ago. We had numbers and letter plates falling off the jerseys. Now they're hot shit. What happened?
Operation Money Clip. It's a deep cut.
That's a deep cut. Okay, doesn't watch movies, viewers. I don't think
Unless it's Home Alone 3.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Stop.
Is that the one with the microchip in the race car?
Yeah.
Mrs. Hess is old, very old, and very cold. I left my bread in San Francisco. Caleb? Are
You ready for listener question number 3?
By all means.
All right. This is kind of an interesting one. Is Heupel better than we think to make the playoff last year with zero trust in Nico? So I'm interpreting that as, is he better than we think in retrospect now, given that we made the playoff with a terrible quarterback?
he made the most out of our terrible quarterback. Yeah, I think
I mean,
clearly one of his best coaching jobs.
how much of that came down to we played Florida and Alabama at home, though? If we played those two on the road last year with Nico,
That's
we're
a
8-4.
really good.
Maybe, but we would have played Arkansas at home, Matt. Now, come on now.
Oh,
Well, 9-3, and Ole Miss is in the playoffs.
Mm. Mm. That question did not make me feel good.
I mean, I don't know.
I would say this.
Yeah, Kyle,
I
you're the
think-
only one probably will get this right.
Well, I don't know about that. I have faith in all of you guys. That's what I told management. So I think that I was very interested to see how, and this is throwing this question back at you guys. Do you agree with the narrative that's going around that, like, finally, just in the 100 days that Joey Aguilar has been here, he's got access to like the full playbook, which Joe Milton and Nico did not have because Heupel did not trust Nico or Joe Milton to throw over the middle and throw some and run all of our plays. But this guy, Joey Aguilar, does have his trust. If we believe that, that means that Heupel got our team to the playoff with not using all of his playbook.
The playbook pamphlet.
I mean, is Heupel calling the plays on defense? I think Tim Banks got us to the playoffs last year.
Derail Sims got us to the playoffs.
Our offense last year with the 2021 defense, what's our record? Pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean,
Really bad.
I give Heupel to your point, Matt, yes, Tim Banks deserves a lot of credit, but I give Heupel a ton of credit for the offense last year because, like, he knew we were not riding Nico's arm to the playoff, and he completely changed, and it was just a, like, power running attack, play field position defense, win the game.
Okay, I'll give you that.
To the tune of 10 wins.
To the tune of embarrassing the entire state at Oklahoma. He embarrassed us.
Oh, because he took the foot off the gas to
Yep.
spare his one true love, Matt.
Yep, broke down right there in Norman.
Building that bridge back to Norman.
Saw that big,
Well,
beautiful
that was-
Stoops Manor and pulled over to take a look at it.
That was probably very smart, man. That he knew if we put the foot on the gas,
Oh, I
Nico
forgot.
would
The grass was too dangerous.
No, now in retrospect, guys, we can just blame Nico for everything. So just say
That's right.
Nico sucks, doesn't he? God.
After that one game, I'm kind of like, okay, like that was fun, but good luck. I hope we don't play you ever, but
No,
I
I'm
kind of feel
watching every
bad
single
for
game.
him.
I feel bad for Nico. Actually, I guess my anger is more directed to his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to feel that way, but when I see the clips online,
my God.
I just cannot help it. It's so funny.
Did you see I think they're playing UNLV this week, right? Is that right? Or Fresno State?
My God.
They're playing
His
one of those
shoulders.
West Coast teams. And like I think they asked a linebacker, and it's like, yeah, we're really not worried about him.
Ooh.
See if I can find the quote.
All right.
Is
Last-
Dan Mullen. All right, go ahead, Caleb. I want to hear it.
Our last listener question of the week. I really like this one.
They've all been doozies so far.
More promising debut in Atlanta. Joey Aguilar on Saturday or Cordarrelle Patterson versus NC State in 2012.
I don't like the comparison there.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say rapper Andy's Syracuse diss. Wait, what was the question?
Who had the better Tennessee debut in Atlanta? Joey Aguilar or Cordarrelle Patterson?
Hmm.
I'll go ahead and answer this. I think it's clearly CP.
No,
Yeah,
obviously.
I was gonna
Yes.
say, yeah.
I remember leaving that game thinking like, oh my, we're gonna like win the national title. Like no one is going to stop us. This guy,
Like literally, no one can tackle him.
which ended up being true. No one could really stop us. We just
Couldn't
had to
stop anybody.
But like, yeah, I think CP was a generational player. I don't quite.
We got to
think
do an
Joey-
off-season series where we go back and watch like all the games from like the Dooley and
Yeah, we're great at off-season podcasts.
Yeah.
just live reactions to Tennessee versus Troy. What was the game at UAB, right? Where we went double overtime and then they put Dooley up on the shoulders. Oh my God. Oh, okay.
There were so many great moments though.
There were. What a doozy of a time 2008 to 2020 was.
Yeah, that actually probably would be a good series if we did live reaction videos to like games 10 years ago.
Oh man, be funny.
Yeah, which one would you pick?
Start
So
start beginning. Go
freaking-
chronologically.
Yeah, what if we just did like the series would be like the Dooley era, and then the next one would be like the Pruitt era, and then the Jones era.
I wouldn't mind reliving getting up on Georgia and then including the Russell W. Smith halftime show going, it's here. We're going to do it. It's happening. This is our moment. And then, oh, woo!
Oh, there's so many good games.
Just so much shit.
I mean, obviously LSU 2010, UNC 2010, just
Can you remember the name of the NC kicker? For some reason, that's just one of the weird things that I've remembered from that night
I
onward.
mean, it's probably like, you know,
Was it Ryan something?
He's not special.
No,
I'll say that.
I don't remember.
like probably like
Casey Barth.
Barth. Okay, I was gonna try to do a nominative determinism and just say like, heads up. Don't be mad.
John Clutch Kick. I've never forgotten that they just ran him out there and
All right, let's talk about ETSU and then let's talk about week 1 as a whole and get out of here.
Can we do some Johnson City trash talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, you pals.
Love pals. Can't trash talk
yeah.
that. It's unassailable.
You can trash talk it.
Although people have said that it is just basically Sonic.
No. Well, I mean, maybe, but no.
But
All right, and that's been Trash Talk Johnson City.
Randy Sanders, completely terrible.
Isn't he gone? He retired.
Yeah, but he's. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ETSU.
Their
things.
coach is like 20 years old now.
Will Neely.
Healy.
Will Healy, that's it. Isn't there a Neely in there somewhere? No. Yeah, Will Healy. I can't remember what he was. He at Charlotte or something?
I think that's right.
He was like Austin P and then got an FBS gig. And that didn't work out. So we're glad to have him at ETSU. In Johnson City, where the sun literally never comes out ever.
All right. Has
That's a
that
good
been
point.
talking ETSU or?
What do we know about this top 15 ranked FCS school?
Career winning percentage is 46%.
Not bad for an up and builder.
Who are their rivalries? 2 schools.
Tennessee.
The Vols, yeah, have to be. We're neighbors.
No.
I'm
No.
gonna
They
I'm gonna
always
say-
scare me to death in baseball. So
Yes, you are. Yes, to your credit, Buccaneers, you are a pesky and annoying midweek game. Furman. No.
This is a great segment. Keep it up.
yeah, guys, this is
UTC and WC.
okay.
Got a lot of affection for WCU.
Who is the best football player to ever play at ETSU?
George Corals. I don't know.
Wait, who's the one? Do you know the answer,
I
Caleb?
don't. I literally can't think of a player who's ever played there.
We got Donnie Abraham, Nate Adkins, Chris Beatty, Jorge Sima Davila, Jamie Chadwell. There you go.
All right, yeah, that's it.
Oh, there it is.
Matt Cummings, Dave Ewert, Earl Farrell, Thane Gash.
Pain gash.
Yeah, I've never heard of any of these guys.
They haven't had a player drafted since 1996.
Well, there's a reason for that.
They make
They
March Madness every now and then.
They got
True.
rid of their football program.
My favorite thing is Randy Sanders went 11-2 his last year and then retired. And when George Corals took over, went 3-8 in back-to-back seasons. Who was that 99? 990. Who was the 99 caller that used to always want George Corals hired?
Well, that would be the GQF fan,
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
AKA Jeeker.
aka Jacardio not in Indonesia, aka Snowball, aka Willie.
AKA RIP to a legend.
Sad.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's transition. What do we think about Ryan Day's nipple piercings or piercing?
I was so sad to learn that it was a Photoshop.
Yes, it was depressing.
Was it?
Apparently, the guy who did it reached out to Liam Blutman and told him it was a Photoshop.
That was a damn good Photoshop.
But honestly, I would.
Man,
It would make me like him more because I don't like anything about the guy as it is. It would show he has oddities that.
Oh, is that what it
it would
is?
It'd be fun to realize he was a freak.
Man, my whole week's ruined now.
Kyle, did you not watch any football this weekend?
No, I watched. I watched Tennessee game, and then I watched the last
Of the
quarter
Mohicans?
and a half of Alabama, Florida State.
All right, let's talk about that one for a second.
Yeah.
Yes, I would not mind some.
And then I watched Clemson LSU.
Let's talk
All
about
the headliners.
And then I watched Nico suck. God, that guy sucks.
God, he was terrible.
He was so bad. Oh, could you imagine being Nico? Anyway, yeah, Alabama, the dynasty's dead officially. Like, they're done. They're done. They're done. Put a fork in them. They're done. Who's their next head coach going to be? I mean, basically just fire up the hot board. The board's going to be gone within a couple weeks.
I feel like I'm distracting a little bit, but there's probably some truth to the fact that the Alabama fans are going to absolutely sabotage this guy if he.
Yeah, I think it's to the point the fan base is gonna start rooting against them just to get him fired.
Like, I heard someone compare it like they're gonna make the Brian Harsin situation at Auburn look like nothing. Like they're gonna create.
What happens when Saban comes out and supports the guy? Says he can give him a chance.
I don't think it'll.
What do they do then?
Saban's smart enough not to take a poison pill. He can come out after beating Tennessee by 40 and saying, I think Butch Jones is doing a great job. I thought they really went out there and competed, but it's a poison pill right now. Alabama is going to get better.
Yeah.
We're not going to delude ourselves into
I don't
thinking
know.
that.
I mean that performance, like they have more than one problem. Like that was
Oh,
awful,
yes, it was
awful.
Do you
just
guys remember when we wanted Ty Simpson?
I. He wasn't great, but he had a lot of moxie. Like he did not. He had a very John Parker Wilson esque look to him, with a little bit of Stetson Bennett ability to run. But man, he was small.
Yeah,
Can we
And
just stop? I just want to know what you mean by like he wasn't great, but he's got a lot of moxie.
he took a lot of hits. He threw
Eric
himself.
Garantano.
Why say?
How'd that work out for Gitmo? They're done. That's what I'm saying.
Great
Alabama's
question, Kyle.
done. Alabama's done. They're dead. They're totally in the morgue. They're in the morgue.
We've never danced on Alabama's grave too soon before.
Yeah, about to say we are.
They're done.
There are horses, and we need to hold them.
How much are we going to beat them by?
Okay, Kyle, that's enough. Well, I was okay with the game. Just stepped over the line.
and thank management for that.
I have to review your contract, brother.
Sound like
Negotiated.
Sound like Tony on day one of Fan Run. Big deal.
So about LSU Clemson.
Didn't watch it. Don't care.
Matt.
I feel like people are underrating LSU.
I think
They
they're
were
two
really
shitty programs that sucked at playing each other, and then people are like, "Oh, these are two of the best teams in America." No, they're not. Shut up.
Yeah, I do. I do kind of agree with that. I feel like Clemson's been kind of like mid for the past couple of years now,
And
but
so is
just they're kind of
LSU.
like their lingering legacy of what they used to be is kind of still around, and it's like, yo, just like Alabama's dead now, like Clemson's been dead for a while, and it's just like the public hasn't caught up to it yet. But yeah, Clemson's dead. Yeah, and LSU is okay, I think. So
Well, I don't know if I'm necessarily saying that LSU's like a title contender or anything. Maybe they are. I don't know, but I just think they dominated. They should have won by more than 17-10.
And yet they're still limited by a lot of the things that have limited them before. They've clearly fixed their defense, or at least dramatically improved it, but quarterback play. I mean, Nussmeier was good, but he wasn't spectacular. He wasn't. I mean, nope. Very few quarterbacks are Jaden Daniels, but he was serviceable. But they're making him seem. I think because Arch Manning sucked so bad that they're looking for a new pocket passer quarterback to put up in the Heisman race. And he's going to be the quarterback of probably a top 5 LSU the entire season, which automatically is going to put him in the position. Because Arch ain't going anywhere.
Okay, now are we the good old overreaction pod here?
I mean, Jesus.
I think Arch is going to be fine.
No, Arch's dead. Just like Alabama's dead. Just like Clemson's dead. Arch Manning's dead.
All right, I know y'all aren't big analytics people, but the analytics say Texas outplayed Ohio State by the numbers.
It's like Ken Palm.
Yes.
How much should they win by?
-7.
Fantastic question.
That's what the stats don't count the scoreboard apparently.
Of course, it doesn't count. I'm just saying.
What?
Texas is going to be fine.
I mean, after week one, though, would you say that this is the most wide open? I know it's a really early, really small sample size, but this is the most wide open season we've had in a long time. I mean, we didn't have Ohio State beating Texas by 3 touchdowns. We didn't have LSU beating Clemson by 4 touchdowns. We didn't, the most dominant
Yeah,
performance of the weekend was, other than Utah, over who'd they play?
Man, Nico sucks.
FSU, Alabama was probably the most like dominating performance of the teams of that caliber. I mean, feels like we're in store for a really good. I don't think that Boise team's any good.
Tennessee, Syracuse was up there.
I think Golish might have a chance against Florida this week.
I'm looking forward to that.
So. Yeah. I really hope so.
Brooks Austin, the film guy, he was asking, who should I watch this week? That's what I want him to watch, because I don't know if y'all have taken a peek at this week's schedule, but holy shit, Ditchwater. We're gonna have to take a bath in Kansas, Missouri.
Oh.
We're going to have to try and convince ourselves that Oklahoma, Michigan is primetime viewing.
Yeah, I don't think there's like primetime games. There's interesting games to me. I don't think good games, like marquee games, I would say. But the interesting games to me is Michigan, Oklahoma is interesting for us.
Iowa State,
Kentucky, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Arizona State.
Let's talk about Kentucky for a bit. Is Mark Stoops going to make it through the year without getting fired?
They handled the Toledo Rockets. Did they not?
I mean,
Mark Stoops he's a wanted man. Matt, he almost got the Texas A&M job.
Wanted him.
Oh man, Ohio State.
Doesn't he have Yeah, everyone. I looked through it and tried to find a potential top 10, top 15 upset, and the only one I see is Florida.
What about Oklahoma State, Oregon?
No. Mike Gundy showed his nipples during a press conference. They're done too.
Mississippi State, Arizona State could be decent.
I'm very intrigued by that game just because I can't believe those teams are playing. It's just
they played last
year. Yes.
Okay, well.
Poor Mississippi State had to go all the way out to Tempe and just got their ass handed to them. But
did you hear the quote about Arizona's coach complaining about not finding hotels that weren't casinos?
Yeah. Brandon Walker did not like that.
That's very Buddy Garrity of him.
He said, I can't find any hotels that aren't casinos.
Who was the Barstool guy that did the rant on Bama?
That would be T-Bob.
T-Bob has been incredible.
When he said it ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun. Oh, man.
Oh.
Cut a promo on him, Beano.
He made a Sword of Damocles reference. I know no one here knows what that is, but I thought that he was just a guy, albeit an expressive one. And then he said that. And he also made a reference to like Alaric, the Roman.
He's very smart, yeah.
That is a smart cat.
He was on macrodosing a few weeks ago. We're talking like 0% sports, and he was quite good.
Yeah, that is a primo edition.
I saw a thing where he gives us our props too, where like some of the best places he's played at was like, he mentioned us.
Now he's not a Kyle Peacock level addition to a broadcast.
That's true.
We're contractually obligated to say that now, but it's true. But T-Bob is a welcome new voice in the sphere. I'm so glad that Unnecessary Roughness ditched the chaff and focused on the basics. And Liam Blutman, goodness gracious, it can't be said enough.
Yeah, he's the best.
I just love whenever anybody else is talking and you can just see that like he doesn't care. He's just watching football. He's not going to listen to you. He's not taking in a word you're saying. He's watching ball. Speaking of ball, Arkansas State, Arkansas. I'm excited for that. That is going to be
You are.
ugly football. Just
I mean, I just have to cheer for Arkansas, unfortunately. So
That's
Pittman.
very
Was
unfortunate.
Pittman here with Dooley or Jones? It was Dooley, right?
yeah.
Yeah, because Jones had his guy that was
Yeah, Harry Heastand.
No, it
Hope
wasn't
you're
a
doing well,
Heastand, was
Hare.
it? That was Dooley, right?
Ooh,
Jones
feel like
brought
both
his
of
guy,
them-
but it wasn't Heastand, I don't think. I think Heastand was Dooley.
uh,
Oh
we
gosh,
can
what was his name?
2010. Oh, you're right. That was Dooley last 2 years.
It was like, oh god, he coached the Chicago Bears. Man. He's so good.
Zone blocking. We love it.
All right, we do picks and clicks, picks two clicks, and score predicts.
All right.
That was
I
a good
like
segment.
that.
Kyle, what segment we got this week? Who's our sponsor?
I don't care.
All right.
Buddy's Barbecue.
God, Nico sucks, doesn't he?
Always.
The Mom Donnie moments of the week coming right at you here. No reaction at all. Okay.
No, no reaction on that. Did you know that Alabama's dead?
What about Nico?
That's
It
that.
sucks. It was perfect when, like, I think the first big overthrow pass was when he had that little lob to the guy, and even the announcer was like, he had a clear path to 6 points. Oh, man, he sucks.
He definitely hasn't gotten any better.
Hey, they play at 8 Eastern on Saturday. Thank goodness.
Yeah, 11 o'clock was. It only the serious haters really stayed up for it.
All right, who's picking to click
I
first?
like it.
I guess Caleb, you want to go first? We'll go.
Okay. So are we doing
Clockwise,
two every week or just one, or how are we doing
counterclockwise.
it? Last week was for the
Let's
whole
just do
season,
offense and defense. Yeah.
right? Okay.
No. Week to week.
Okay, I'm happy to do it. Just for the record, Braylon Staley is my for the whole year.
You nailed it, man.
Okay, but all right, I'll pick somebody different for ETSU. I'm gonna say Deshaun Brame on offense. Get some nice catches in the second half.
Yeah, I forgot who we played.
Defense, I'm gonna say who plays on our defense is not hurt. Jordan Ross.
Ah, good one.
That is an excellent pick. I'm going to say the old Merc Slinger is going to have a nice second half. On defense.
Quarterback controversy, Chris?
No, we're not going to have no quarterback controversy. I'm just going to say that he's going to go out there and 11 of 17 for $160 and a score or two.
No, we're going to be up by 50, and he's going to hand the ball off 30 times.
That's also probably true. I don't know.
Who you got on defense?
Is Jackson Moy coming back?
I don't think so.
Not coming back, huh?
Sounds like he'll be back for Georgia, though.
Jalen McMurray continues to show out.
Oh,
That's one we didn't give Jalen McMurray the flowers he deserved for how well. I don't give a shit about Boo Carter anymore. That kid can play. He laid it out. Yeah, that's my guy.
Kyle?
I think it's just so hard with this game because I feel like hopefully our starters are out pretty early. But I think Star was a good running back last week, but I think this week we're going to feature. I want to say Bishop. Bishop is on offense. He's gonna pick to click on defense. I think Hood again. Hood is gonna just like double up again. Maybe he gets another score, defensive score for Hood.
Good picks.
Like that.
Offense, I'm going Redarius Jackson.
Ooh, I like that one.
And defense, I'm going. I'm going to say
Sorry.
Joshua Josephs has a couple of first half sacks.
Boom, 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 boom.
Joshua Joseph's also the pick of Josh Ward.
All right, score predictions.
59-17.
What in the hell's wrong with you?
52-13.
What?
I don't think we're going to get the secondary completely sorted out just yet.
55-17.
Matt, you about to hit a 77-0, 84-0.
I'm going to 72-3.
72, huh?
Yeah. What was that? 36 safeties? Yep.
We can do it.
Okay. All right. Oh,
Well, it's good,
well.
guys. Looking forward to doing this every now and then.
Yeah.
Is that what your contract says, Kyle?
Every week, unless we're not.
I think it says you have to get your nipple spears too.
Aha.
Read the fine print.